Hello Homo sapiens, it's me, Rogue Marby Scott, and this week Alex is going to be talking about the relationship with his father, heroes that he has, and bottom surgery, and so much more, I guess. So stay tuned! You spoke about with you now taking testosterone and stuff. How has that affected your personality? Has it affected your personality? And anything else?
Within before I started taking testosterone, I had to get into a place where I was comfortable within myself and just being blessed and loving myself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get on testosterone and for it to be I didn't want it to be like a drug, something like that.
Yeah.
I had to find comfort within myself before that. Being on it now it's weird because I was just had so much love for the world and everyone beforehand. Now being on testosterone, there are so much things that annoy me, and I just feel like I'm not in a place where I was before testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's difficult because I get annoyed and frustrated and wishing bad stuff on people. And I before I had gotten rid of all of that, and I was fine. I'm accepted the fact that not everyone is the same, and not everyone's going to accept me for me and stuff. So yeah, my mind is a bit of a mess at the moment. It's like going through puberty all over again. Literally to the point where now for a few months, my first few months on T, I found myself sexually attracted to the male species, and I was just I've never been sexually attracted to the male species. I'll look at a guy and be oh, you're pretty, and that's as far as it'll go. And then on testosterone, this man's
oh wow,
I want to tap that. What you saying, boy?
Oh my god. So I'm gonna come back to family again. Because on Facebook I've seen you with your brother and you're doing this sort of dance thing to what was the dance?
Oh my god, you watched that video? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought that was the cutest thing I've ever seen any brothers do together. But what's your relationship with your dad?
My dad, my mum and my dad split up after they had my brother, that's a year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go and, but I still, he was still with my life.
Yeah.
Go and stay with him and stuff. Now, as I've gotten older, I don't see my dad as much.
Okay.
But I get along with my dad. My dad's always been out of my mum and stuff. He's always been the one that he's been an older brother to me.
Yeah.
Again, the first girl, and for a while I was his only girl.
Yeah.
So it was just it was weird because with my dad, I don't know, it wasn't about gender and stuff, but I was kind of daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
And now that I'm transitioning, I don't know, I feel we haven't actually spoken about it. He knows about it, but I haven't been Dad, this is a situation, this is what I'm doing, because I don't know, I'm scared. I that's something that I still need to
work on.
Yeah, most definitely, because this.
It is a big step transitioning. With gender or with anything big in your life, So I totally understand that you're having some reservations in even speaking to your parents about anything.
It's where I don't live with him and I don't see him that much.
Yeah.
It is a lot harder because I'm not around him that much, and I only see him once a month or something like that. So it's not. I don't live with him, so it's not. I don't feel, or I didn't feel that it was something it wasn't something I needed to discuss with him.
Yeah.
Because he's not in my life that much. Whereas my mum, I live with her, and she's gonna see me every day. I'm gonna be going through these changes. She's gonna be one day I could be moody as hell. She's gonna what's wrong with you? You want me to like slap you? So like with my dad, it's just like it feels very awkward. It's like how do I bring it up? Because when I do chill with my dad, we don't have serious conversations. Like we just mess around and like we go for drinks and like it's just very laid back and like we don't have chill. We don't have like deep conversations.
Yeah.
So
I suppose sometimes deep conversations aren't really needed though, because obviously when he knows, you know, you're chilling out. Do you really need a deep conversation about anything? Or do you feel that you need to have a deeper conversation?
Like, I feel that I do need to have a conversation with him because it's getting to a point now like where I've changed my name and stuff. Like, I identify as male. I'm using the men's toilets and like stuff like that. Like meeting the other day, I met with my dad and like he brought one of his friends along and like introduced me as his daughter and so it is a conversation
that needs to happen
because it will get to a point where like we could be going to a club one day and like I'm just like I'm going to the men's like I'm going to the toilet and be like like I'm gonna go too and like he will look at me and be like and I don't want my dad to feel comfortable and confused and I don't want my dad to feel like he's out of the loop. So at the end of the day, he is my dad, and I don't want him to feel that like I've disrespected him. Anyway. So it's a conversation that needs to happen.
Okay.
It's just definitely going about it.
Heroes, idols, anyone that you look up to. Do you look up to like people? Let me just Chaz Bono, Puff Daddy, Joshua Jackson, any guys or girls? Who are your heroes in the world?
Martin Luther King.
Okay. See, that's a good one. I don't know much about
it. My idols are people that have made a difference in the world. Like, with everything that I've been through in life and being at where I'm now, like, I want to change the world. Like, I would rather be remembered for making a difference. Like Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks. Like, be remembered like as someone who always looked good and like had like the nicest clothes. Expensive car, like these things don't happen. I'm trying to change the world. Like there are bigger things going on.
Not everyone needs to be a Beyonce. With these homophobic people, they will be like, they're gay. They chose to be gay. Why do you want to be gay? Did you choose to be trans?
This is no. Like
No! Answered!
My earliest memory of feeling complete, like I say complete, let me explain. I was about 6 years old and my mum at this point was still like choosing my clothes, like she would want me to dress in a certain way and like whatnot, and like she wouldn't really like I wouldn't really into skirts so much, but she would like to see me in a skirt. I remember trying on my first pair of tracksuit bottoms, and my younger brother's tracksuit bottoms, and I was just like, and that was it for me. Like I was just like, this feels right. Like people just go like trying on a pair of trousers, but I was like, it was a lot more than that. Like I felt like, because at the time, like my brother was wearing tracksuit bottoms, and I didn't really. I was like, no. I don't want to wear skirts. I don't even want to wear girls' trousers. I don't want to wear tracksuit bottoms. Like, this is me. Like, boys wear tracksuit bottoms. Why the hell am I wearing skirts? Like, this is how I should be dressing. What is my going to do? Sort of thing.
You've already told us that you're going for reconstruction. So, and that's called top surgery. Are you thinking about doing bottom surgery? Because I know it's not really important because it doesn't. What's the word again?
Define.
It doesn't define. Yes, it doesn't define. Your genitalia does not define who you are as a person. So, is that anything that you're thinking about doing?
It like up until my last appointment at the clinic, my counsellor said to me like we was talking about bottom surgery. She asked me what I thought about it. I hadn't really thought about it that much. Like, all my life, all I've known is like since I've had these on my chest, like they just needed to go. and that is as far as like my transition has gone. Like that's in terms of like downstairs. Like I've researched and like looked at like the types of surgery. Like I still like don't know too much about it, but I've seen pictures and stuff, and like I want my transition for me to be as natural as possible. So like there's this one surgery, I can't pronounce the name, it begins with a P. It's where they take...
It's called phalloplasty.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Did my research.
So I looked at that surgery because like for a while I did want to be this, but like again, like I said earlier, like I've accepted the fact that I will never be able to reproduce as a male. So for me to have that, like I don't know, like,
it would kind of defeat the purpose.
Like it does. It's not really needed. Like,
okay.
I've had sex with like straight girls and like everything down there works, and I don't want to miss that out. Shit, I enjoy sex. So, like I don't have dysphoria down there as such, and I can pee standing up. So
you just touched on a word that a lot of people might not know about: dysphoria. So what's dysphoria?
Dysphoria is when you are uncomfortable with a certain part, like of your body, and it doesn't have to be like with like your genitalia. Like you could have, I don't know, dysphoria of your nose or something, like dysphoria of your lips, like. So yeah, that's dysphoria, people.
I really hope you guys are enjoying Alex's story, because I'm watching him grow so much, and it's, you know, an amazing journey that he's going through at the moment, and I'm glad that he has shared it with me and he's sharing it with you guys. So just keep watching, because there's more to come, and I'm not sorry that I'm not doing my own personal vlogs, because it's not always about me.